Rap Sheet Hollywood, where we bring you the live. It's the freshest commentary in Hollywood, but with a hip-hop flair. I'm your host, the incomparable Poop Diesel, and today we are on the set of the video Come Here with no other than Money B
and Young Hump.
Tell us about this new video, man. Y'all killing it. And who is it featuring?
Song Come Here, Money B and Young Hump, featuring the Bay Area legend Too Short in the motherfucking album.
It's right now. It's right. It's tight.
Town business, you know.
Yo, I love
and it's
the joint.
produced by the Mechanics, featuring my guy 4 Racks from the Mechanics, so you know.
Man, I'm loving the joint, man. Tell me, it feels like it's like a throwback to that classic DU style, but with a new kind of, 2017, 2018 touch, man. It's sexy. It's like all of that.
Let's call it sexy.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because sexy is forever.
Okay.
And it's timeless. And I don't like to put too many labels on things because really when it comes to music, I just do what I feel.
That's what's up.
It felt sexy to me, so that's what I'm gonna call it.
That's
and you know what I'm saying? And I knew it. You know what I'm saying? Like the Mechanics have been putting in so much work.
Yeah.
Just
tell me some of the joints they've been doing that what made you want to rock with them?
Well, I mean, that's part of the Digital Underground family. So regardless of before they was the Mechanics, they was family first.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, but they produced everybody from Mac Dre, Too Short, E40, the Jacker, Jay Stalin, Kick the Sneak. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Kick the Sneak. Y'all know what's going on with that. And just if it came out the Bay and the Mechanics ain't touched it, it's not official.
Wow.
They are the sound of the Bay Area.
And that's what it is, man. So, I like the song. The video is hot. I mean, y'all got the pretty ladies and everybody in here doing, the sexy things and everything. So, how's it feel for you, man? I know you just been touring. You just did the Pac movie, man. Talk about, everything that's going on with Money B.
We've been rocking. Me and Young Hump, we've been on the road, just representing and holding down for the Digital Underground family. I do have a new book that's coming out.
The book, talk about that book.
Hypeman, the Money B story. It's autobiography, so it takes you through, a lot of people don't know my father was in the Black Panther Party. I grew up within the Black Panther Party, Oakland Community School, coming out of Oakland in the Bay Area. But just, from that to growing up in the 80s when the crack epidemic hit, to joining Digital Underground and that journey and the time I spent being roommates with Tupac and just our relationship, bringing you up to today, man. So it's not just, it is hip hop history because someone that actually took the journey through hip hop in the 90s, but it's American history because hip hop is part of American history. Not only that, the Black Panther Party is part of American history. We all are part of our history. So, my story is important just as Pete Rock's story is important, just as Guru's story is important, just as Kurt Cobain's story is important. Anybody that lived through it, it's important for us to tell our story because if we don't tell it, somebody else will tell it for us.
Right.
And who knows what that'll be. I'd rather tell my own story than have somebody go back and try to figure out who I was.
You keep it so 100, man, and you brought up Pac. I know that, one of the ways that we connected is this new A&E doc series that they got coming out on Tupac. It's called Who Killed Tupac. And you actually, came in and, you talked a little bit about it, but you did a song, the song Ambitions with you, Mac Mall, and also Yuck Mouth, man. And one of the verses, that you had, you talked about the fact that today all the kids is walking around with the tats for the look, but you say you really want to be like Pac, pick up a book. Talk about that side of Pac, man, like his knowledgeable side, and then where you think y'all would have even made some more kind of conscious music if he had stayed alive.
Well, it's kind of like I get a lot of people, especially youngsters, always running up to me and be like, I'm thugging it like Pac, I'm doing it like Pac. And I'm thinking, you're nothing like Pac, because Pac read poetry. Pac was an avid reader. Pac was knowledgeable. He was very aware of what was going on in the world, and he cared about people. So he wasn't just this two-dimensional, one-dimensional caricature of himself that these youngsters, they only know. But it's not their fault because that's how we show them. It's Pac spitting at the whatever and acting a fool.
Right.
But if you really got to know him, he was intelligent. He was forward-thinking.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And sometimes, even when I look back, some of the stuff that he would be saying, I'm just now getting it.
Right. prophetic, right?
And mind you, we were 21, 22, 23 years old.
Wow.
So, I mean, you know, I laugh at him. I'm like, Pop, look at me. I got the tattoos.
Right.
Come on, dog.
Come on, man. Hey, and I heard you say one story that I think is really important. Is you talked about one of the last times you talked about, you know, you guys were talking about even doing some more music that was kind of like gonna take it back to that, you know, for the community.
And we all knew.
Right.
Like I said, Pop was forward thinking. He had a plan. He knew that in order to get people to listen, he had to show them he was of the people. So, you know, to get these thugs that he wanted to unite, he had to show them that he could be that as well. But, you know, he always was about and wanted to come back to what he was really about. And we had that discussion, and he out his mouth, man to man, to my eyes, he told me, I'm going to get back to that. And I always knew it.
Right.
So I just don't think that the world got to experience all of what Pop wanted to give us.
Yes, sir. Yes,
you know, because when you think about it, how old was he, 25, 26?
Yeah, man.
So, and I've said this in the thing, I was like, when Malcolm X was 25, he's still Dirty Red. So imagine if he died. He'd just been known as a pimp.
Right. Right.
And a criminal.
Right.
So imagine what, I mean, I knew, but I just wish everybody could know and experience what I believe that he would have become. Because he was a leader.
Right.
And people followed him.
Well, that's what it is, man. Saluting my man Money B. Y'all make sure y'all support the effort. The new song, Come Here, it's grown, it's sexy, you know, and everybody go make sure you check that out.
Twerkalicious.
Yeah, he said all of that. So until we see each other again on the Ambitions joint that he's on with Mac Moore and my man Yuck Mouth, until we see at that video,
Fire.
we get back with y'all. Rap shit.
Hold on. Can we get Young Hump in here?
Oh, Young Hump in the
We didn't even talk about All Eyes on Me, Young Hump. Can we talk about the experience that we had on All Eyes on Me?
Take it away. Take it away.
La première fois que j'ai trouvé Money B, c'était étrange, mais parce que je ne sais pas, dans le futur, nous allons...
And that's exactly what it was like.
Rap Sheet Hollywood, man. We bring you to live. It's the freshest commentary in Hollywood. We are out.